Disclaimer: the views, opinions, and insinuations made by the host or guests do not reflect those of the show, the management, and the network. Viewer discretion is advised.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Coach Cafe here at Teen Talk Broadcast, and you are joining me for a season break special. And today's conversation is going to be about the four walls of the corporate world with my guest, Coach Shaun and Coach Orvyl, the host of Integrate and Colorblind. I will be back in short while. Have you ever had an experience dealing with a man who's been working in the corporate world for quite some time? Have you ever tried speaking to someone who's been out of work, just been out of work, out of the duty time from the corporate world and went home? Or maybe you met that man going home and you had a conversation and something out there is you cannot explain, you cannot fathom. Have you ever tried having a conversation or maybe a relationship, a deep relationship with someone who's been a boss in the corporate world, who's been an engineer, who's been in the IT, who's been occupying a post in the office that commands people to do a thing or command a machine to do a thing? Have you ever experienced that kind of difficulty of understanding what they're saying, what they're doing, and what they're expressing? Did you ever wanted to finally understand how you can reach this man, have a conversation, and bring the heart out of a man that seems to be full of head? And we would say, women always would say, full of pride and full of ego. Master Coach A coming in here this afternoon to break the walls of the corporate world. With me are the hosts of Integrate and Colorblind, two powerful men of Life Coach Philippines. Allow me to welcome them, Coach Shaun and Coach Orville.
All
Hello
right.
po, good afternoon.
Good
Magandang
afternoon, everyone.
hapon!
Magandang
Congratulations!
hapon.
Powerful run of the season 1. Alright, so naka-break pa rin kayo ngayon, coaches. Maraming salamat for saying yes. And to all your bosses, to all the people working with you, to all the people supporting you in what you do in the corporate world, batiin natin sila. Magandang hapon. Alright, so thank you so much for sharing your moment with me this afternoon. I'd like you to introduce yourself to everyone watching. I'm sure these coaches have known you for quite some time. But this time, okay, I want you to introduce yourself and allow them to see who you are inside the work that you do, your profession.
Oh,
Who are you?
wow. Do you want to begin, Coach Orban?
Okay, sige, start ko po. Ayusin ko lang yung focus. Ayan, naayos na yung focus ng cam ko. Okay, so,
Naka-focus na.
nakafocus na. So, work idea dun. No? So, good afternoon, everyone. I am Orvyl. So, I'm a software engineer, actually software engineer specialist for a decade already. So, what I do, actually, is really my passion, is really do coding. So, pag sinabing coding, creating instruction that the computer will do. No? And ang start kasi talaga nun, like I work in a probinsya talaga with no electronics, computers talaga, parang isang computer sa barangay namin. And nakaka-amaze, no? It's like from the PowerPoint up to the din mga inspiration ko. And then I decided I really want to create one, something like that. And I really believe na that's another way for me to create impact as soon as possible, something like that. So it is on creating codes, programming, mathematics, converting that into codes. Ano pa ba? Bila understanding ano yung kailangan ng kliyente, how to make it fast, how can we connect from one person to from the other side of the globe efficiently, not only effectively, no, like efficiently connecting them. So Yeah, yun yung ginagawa ko. So to all software engineers out there, programmers, solving problem, hi. Yeah. That's
Giving
what I do.
instructions to the computer to
Yes,
move.
yes.
Imagine that.
Yeah.
Ba? The computers to move. Okay, the AIs to move. Coach Sean?
Hey, good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining us live today. I am Life Coach Joya, the man from Pasig City. In the corporate world, I am a executive for one of Fortune 100 companies offering global services and consultancy work. I'm currently handling the call center operation of their, side of their business. And my mastery is in workforce management. Workforce management is the art and science of putting the right people at the right place at the right time, doing the right thing. So we manage end to end business from financials to performance. So that's what we do. We make sure that everyone is on the phone when they're scheduled to, and managing their end to end performance and efficiency. So that's what I do.
Interesting enough. Have you heard what you just said? Both of you is doing like the opposite side of the world. Like one on machine, one on a person. But isn't it that what makes our work beautiful at the workplace? You
Yeah.
know, we've got people like Coach Orvyl who manage the machine, and Coach Sean, we got people like you who manage the people. Like it's a beautiful thing. If I see you on the boardroom, you are that gentleman I'd like to speak with. Like your thoughts, which is like come on the both ends
Yeah.
of the things, but you are also the kind of people that's supposed to be working hand in hand. Right? So my question, okay, actually you're both from Pasig City, am I correct?
Yes. So
Correct.
nakikimen from Pasig City rin ako.
Okay, so one single and one married from both from Pasig City. All right, let's this conversation first. The first part is we're gonna dive into inside the wall. The second half, we're gonna break and allow them to see the man after the wall, beyond the walls. Okay, so inside muna tayo, walls po muna tayo. Everyone, to all the kindred coaches, to all our VIPs, to all our friends and relatives joining us for the first time, I am Master Coach. I am a coaching entrepreneur. I'm the person behind Life Coach Philippines. And of course, this is our baby. This is our digital space, our new digital space. Thank you so much for supporting all our hosts. And these conversations that I'm doing here, the one I'm hosting now, Coach Cafe, is because we want to honor our host who served the season one. Like dutifully, beautifully, rightfully, they deserve a rest and a break. And the way we give our break here in our tribe is still to serve. Okay, it's just a
Correct.
different thing. This time, we're giving you the opportunity to see the person behind the screen, what it looks like in their personal life. But we're taking it a little further with the two gentlemen because right now we're looking into inside the cubicle. Ay inside the work from home. Wala lang cubicle ngayon kasi we're working from home. But it looks like there's still, when you work with men, bring them anywhere. Even if you bring them to the beach, they would work like still there's a cubicle. I remember we were in vegan and Coach Shaun had this live. Okay? He still carved that space. Okay. Di ba binuko ko na si Coach Shaun? Di ba? Remember that, Coach Shaun? We were having meal and all. You still carve that space and it looks like you still have that cubicle and you're working still on your own. You did that before you joined us. Remember that, Coach Sean?
Correct. Yeah. You still need to
So
have that structure.
yeah, you still have that structure when you work. Okay, so dive deeper now on the cubicle. Okay, so regardless if the cubicle is in the beach, okay, in the resto, okay, Coach Orville, I've seen you do that in decap most of the time. You carve your cubicle in decap, or maybe you're in your real physical cubicle. If there are three things, okay, that people don't see in that cubicle, what is that? What are those things? One to three things that we don't see, that they don't see. Ano
Ah,
yun?
probably start, no? Three things is an organized desk. My desk is super organized. Everything is aligned. Even my monitor, it needs to be aligned in that. And I utilize my ruler to make sure it's properly in the right space. So that's one. The second one is the picture of my family, of course, as a reminder for why I do what I do in the first place. And the second is I've started learning to write down stuff. So notebook is very critical. So those are the things that I have in my desk that not a lot of people see.
Awesome. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Okay, tingnan natin. Coach Orville, what's in there?
Well, sa akin, first of all, yung ano, like yung pen. Marami akong ball pen dito. Aside from really writing, because for a decade na rin, like talagang computer lang ako, and even taking notes, tinatype ko lang talaga siya. So, parang ang bilis-bilis ko na mag-type. But then, iba talaga pag you're really writing it.
So,
So,
yeah.
yun, ball pen. And marami
Yeah.
rin akong
The note.
papers. That
Yeah.
papers, notebook, at actually may toolkits nga nandito eh. So, di ba
Yeah.
talaga kapag desk, meron pa rin akong tawag dito, drawer. Meron akong maliit na drawer dito wherein pag pwede ko lang kunin yung paper na yun. So, yun. And, of course, I have monitors, dapat aligned rin. Ano pang meron dito? And I have, eto, pakita ko na lang. I have itong dalawa, clock saka hourglass. So, actually, it just reminds me na ano, na talagang may oras. Hindi ko naman talaga tinitignan the value of that time, like the actual numeric value. But it reminds me of, like, may time is running. Of course, it's aside from the work, and then after that, syempre dapat meron mag-e-end ka pa rin of doing the work. So, yun yung meron dito sa table ko. Interestingly. Kakaiba yung tanong na yun,
Okay, what's the craziest thing you have done in that cubicle?
Mine, organize it, not organize, remodel it 5 times in a year
Or more. Or more.
or more.
Or more. Yeah, or more.
Even the small little things like can I
You
move
keep
it
moving
here,
it.
can there, and so on and so on.
You keep
I don't
doing
know.
it.
You just finding the right positioning of everything so that when you turn around, you're able to get stuff and so on and so forth. I'm mindful of the amount of time I need to get something because I feel it's a waste.
I love that. I understand. Okay. Okay. Coach Orville, that's interesting. If you are finding that interesting, please give them a shout out. Okay. And if you are learning something from the way they work inside, girls, okay, women, trust me, you will learn a lot from these men. You know what? It makes me smile because everything that they said, I've done in my own cubicle as well. I learned from the men. Honestly, I learned from the men. Okay, Coach Orville,
Sa
sa'yo.
akin, actually same with Coach Shaun, but it's more on as time goes by, paliit ng paliit yung nakalagay dito. So from, I think this year started na may alcohol pa ako dito, somewhere ganyan. Tapos wala na siya. Up to the point na meron akong 3 monitor dito, na I decided I really bought one big monitor na lang. So like really, nandun na lang lahat. So something like that. And ano pa, the craziest thing that I did, I think yun rin. Ako pa, pareho kami ni Coach yun. Mga ilang beses ko nilipat-lipat tong table na to. I think this is yung pinaka nakakatawa. Inattempt ko na siya last year na parang i-position somewhere dito. Tapos hindi siya nagkasya. So alam ko hindi nagkasya. Tapos nagkaroon ulit ako ng chance to do it. So inattempt ko ulit. So wala naman nagbago pero inattempt ko pa rin. Baka ngayon, baka mag-swak na siya. Pero hindi
That's
talaga.
crazy, right? Diba? Hindi
Yeah.
siya nag-work tapos uulitin mo kasi talaga yun yung
Baka
gusto
lang.
mo. Tapos
Yeah.
kahit kinumpute mo na hindi talaga kasya pero gusto mo pa rin bitbitin.
Yeah.
Diba? Kahit cute nga si Coach Shaun, may ruler siya eh. So, meron din akong ganyan dati. Tapos sinukat ko, hindi pa rin. Pero parang baka pag nilipat ko, magkasya. Diba? May ruler siya.
And you know what's funny? You measured it before and you will measure it again. 40 centimeters.
Yeah.
It won't fit.
Yeah.
But you will still do it, right?
Let's do it.
Yeah. I have a lot of pens as well in the workplace na dami, kinokolekta mo and all. That's
Yeah.
crazy. Okay, and that's really crazy to a lot of people but it serves a purpose. Now, if one thing magically today could happen in that cubicle, what would it be? What do you want? Magical kasi hindi kayo gagalaw eh. Ngayon, nandyan lang. Oh, hindi nyo gagalawin yan. Hindi kayong gagawa. So, anong meron dyan?
For me, I wish that there's a couch there that I can lay down for 15 minutes if I need a power nap. Near me.
Beautiful.
Kasi
Yeah.
dyan malayo eh. Sayang yung time.
Ito yung tumbling lang, no? Ay, God. Okay. Good. Okay, Coach Orville, ikaw. Ito,
Hmm.
tatambling lang to. Feeling ko, madali sa
Ay,
kanya
ito
yung tumbling.
medyo
Ito, tumbling lang.
mga isang
Siya
step.
tumbling lang, Coach Or. Siya yung may ganyan. Okay, so yan yung na-achieve ni Coach Orville sa kanyang pagsosolo, no? Okay, so ikaw, Coach Orville, ano yung
Sa'kin,
magically pwedeng bang ngayon?
actually actually concern ko pa parang issue ko pa rin siguro sa table ko. Medyo siya parang nasisikapan pa rin ako siya nasisikipan pa rin ako. So even to kahit parang like two rulers at like 24 inches na yung width niya. So I'm really
Maliit pa rin.
wishing na yung monitor ko naka-mount sa wall. Kasi
Yeah.
nakapatong pa rin siya sa table kaya kapag naka-mount na sila sa wall, mas maluwang. So
Sayang yung
mas
space.
neat tignan, oo. Tas mas neat lang tignan I can only see the plain wood. Tapos meron lang yung maliit na keyboard ko
Keyboard.
dito.
Yan.
Yeah.
Yun lang. Tapos yung ballpen ko, tapos actually wala na rin ako mga sticky notes eh. So parang yun na lang kapag nice to have na like magically gusto ko walang nakapatong aside dun sa keyboard ko and my pen and siguro like a single paper to really write on. So yun.
Okay. So yan yung touch base natin to reality. Yan yung dinedesire ng heart nyo ngayon. So that
Hmm.
speaks of, yan pa yung kulang sa lahat ng pag-arrange ninyo. Yan pa rin yung gusto nyong gawin. Yan pa rin yung pwedeng yung ginagawa ninyo kung bakit kayo nag-a-arrange. Yan pa rin yan. Okay. Ang saya, di ba? Okay. If you can spell love in that space, how would you spell it?
Oh.
Ang gandang tanong yan. How would you spell that?
Spell
Ito
love.
yung mga ito yung mga tipong tanong Coach Orville na dapat may timer, no? Kailangan
Actually.
isip.
Teka lang, medyo boom. Yun nga yung
Yeah.
love.
Well, Coach Sean, you just said kanina, di ba, na may picture ka. Alam mo, Coach Sean, may trivia ako sa'yo. I used to have that also, pictures ng family ko sa desk ko. Ito yung monitor kasi dito siya, hindi siya nakikita ng mga ka-meeting ko. Pero nung
Yan.
nag-5S sa office, nadali lahat ng picture ng mga pamilya. Kasi daw nakaka-distract yan. Hindi daw pwede. At walang executive. Pagpasok ko, well, hindi nila tinanggal, pero pagpasok ko, alam mo yung may smiley na malungkot. Sabi ko smiley na malungkot. Alam mo yung nakabaliktad na smiley? Ibig sabihin, I have to take it off. Okay? Yung bahay ko din, ganun, madami akong, meron akong ganyan. I love all of that. Tapos napunta siya lahat sa bahay kasi nga, nung nag-5S, nadali yung mga pictures ng anak ko. Okay? So, that speaks of love for me. Tingin
Yeah.
ko, ha, Coach Sean. So, kung tatanggalin ko yan, how do you spell love?
Sa akin, I think yung recent learning ko, at least during this pandemic and going back to the corporate world, is gratitude. Yung gratitude na kasi work from home yung setting sa akin eh. You see the space in which meron ka, kasi not a lot of people would have the space as I have, in which you have that privacy na it's yours. You can arrange it, you structure it in a way that you want it.
You own it. You have a
You
command
own
on
it.
it.
Ikaw talaga, ikaw bumili ng gamit, ikaw bumili lahat mo binili. And for me, that spells for me specifically the need to have control over my space. Because that's something that allows me to at least feel, with all of the craziness in my work and in my career, meron ako ditong pwedeng panghawakan. Pwedeng ito, i-arrange ko nga ito ng konti. That might help me. So gratitude, yan. I would spell love like gratitude. Na thankful ako, andyan yung asawa ko, andyan yung mga kids, andyan yung aso, andyan yung pusa, di ba?
Sa tubes.
But I have the space na bawal ka. Dito ka, this is me. Do not enter.
Nakarbo pa rin yung space na yon. Okay, so
Yes, my
grateful
space.
ka for that. That's love for you. Okay, Coach Orvyl.
Purpose, I would say. For yung connecting ako dun sa sinabi ni Coach Shaun of like being grateful kasi yung word na control, I'm really connecting dun sa sinabi ni Coach Shaun, like you're in control in really deciding. Tapos yung sa akin kasi, why do I wanted na mas neat. Bakit gusto ko?
Oo.
Because what I do, blessing na meron ako, like able to control things. Like really doing what you are meant to do.
To do.
So, yun
Okay.
siguro, like really the purpose of doing it. At the same time, babalik rin talaga siya. Mas ma-appreciate mo kung bakit mo siya ginamit or ginawa yung paglilinis, o-organize. And yeah, of course, I remember the class of Coach Lin na like, it brings safety rin, the feeling of safety rin dun
Yeah.
sa workplace mo. So, ayun,
The home solution, no? The safety.
yung
That was a
expression of
powerful
love.
class.
Mm, yeah. Ayun, yung
Okay.
kay Coach Lin.
Sige.
So, yeah, yun yung sa akin.
Okay. So, unpack ko pa deeper. Okay lang? So, dive ako. Like, diretso, kung sasabihin mo ngayon, like, uwi ka na ngayon, where are you in your career? What have you achieved? Diretso. No ego, no yabang, at wala din false humility. Nasaan ka ngayon? Like, cubicle mo yan, okay, at pumasok ka dyan. Di ba ganon? Yung command mo, my space, this is mine. Okay, so, nasaan ka ngayon? Part ng career mo, what you have achieved, and what is something that you can say, I own now. Kasi now you're talking about the things that you can own and all. Pero gusto kong marinig, gentlemen, loob. Ano yung command na yon? Ano yung meron ako ngayon and I know it? Without bragging, I know it.
Yeah.
Ikaw
Sige,
naman,
ako
Coach
na lang.
Orvyl.
Like I'm able to create the money I need for my lifestyle, and of course for my parents, and for my parents rin. And at the same time, later itong mga last few years, I was still able to do what I believe is my calling of really doing coaching. Kasi, di ba, kung yun nakakalam yung story ko, like I was about to enter seminary, pero hindi natuloy. Tapos pumunta ako sa IT, computer science, like naging passion ko siya, coding, like machine, talking to machine. I got the money, of course. From that,
Yeah.
able to help my parents. Of course, yung lifestyle na feel ko I can travel. Tapos dumating yung point na parang you can still get the money at the same time dahil naging comfortable ka sa ginagawa mo. You start to really listen more. Ito pala yung calling ko. Okay. Most likely you start to consider yung maliit na thought na maybe tapos na yung season na to. So like you start transitioning to something like that. So may mga ganun ka ng point. So kapag maybe this is the last day or maybe the last thing that I'll do,
Yeah.
I think that would be it. And yung mga Facebook live na meron ako, mga content na create ako. So like nandiyan po siya. So like search hashtag Coach Orvyl or hashtag Coach Bill. Yan. So may mga iniwan akong ganun. At the same time, there are maybe the relationship, of course, the system that's still running right now. Yeah, yan yung pinaka-raw that I can say.
Thank you. Thank you. That's
Mhm.
enough. That's so much. For how old are you, Coach?
I'm 30.
30.
Dapat sasabihin ko 5 years ago. 30. Nadulas mo
Sabi
tuloy.
ko na nga ba, yun pa rin ang sasabihin mo. 30 na po tayo, no? Nasa 30, nasa 30 na po tayo. Okay, Coach Sean.
Yes.
Your age, Coach
For
Sean.
me, sa akin, the biggest one is being able to get promoted every 2 to 3 years. That one for me is something that I'm super proud of.
Yeah.
And following a proven principle for you to get promoted. Like time and again, I implemented
You have
that for the
perfected that.
last. Perfected ko yan eh. That one, kahit anong gawin mo, pag susundin mo yung prinsipyong yun, sigurado
Mangyayari
ako
siya
mapopromote
because it's a
ka.
principle.
Mapopromote ka
Yeah.
talaga. Principle siya. And that one for me is something that I'm super proud of. I teach that constantly. If
Yeah.
want people to get promoted. So that's one.
Coach Sean
Yung
is listening.
second, yun eh. Yung second, yung hindi na ako dumating sa age of 45 to decide to start shifting.
Awesome.
Okay. Because
You
commonly,
decided
diba,
at what age? You decided at what age?
35. When I was 35 years
Okay.
old. Oo.
Okay.
Di ba commonly kasi yan yung yan yung midlife crisis for men.
Oh,
When
kasi
you hit
Coach Sean, sabi
35,
nila life begins at 40, tas pag
40.
45, magmi-mid-shift ka kasi magpa-50 ka na. So,
Yeah.
ikaw, 10 years
Maaga kasi ako
earlier.
master, di ba? Oo.
Oo,
I
maaga
got
din kasi ang
we
marriage.
got married when I was 19 years old. I had
Yeah.
a child there. So maaga eh. So imagine that when I hit 35, I told myself that this is not I don't want to move up anymore in the corporate ladder because I feel that I'm gonna be able to be successful in there anyway. Pero
Yeah.
parang what's next for me? And
Okay.
making a decision with your help, of course, start finally telling myself that hey, the life that you have in the corporate will not really last that long for you, and
Yeah.
you want to be able to structure that. Then yun yung life coaching na to ito talaga yung um, wala pa sa pagkakaalam ko anyway na nagtatrabaho sa call center industry, expert sa workforce management na life coach at mental health coach. Ako pa lang yun.
At nakarating dyan.
At
At
nakarating ako
nakarating
dito.
dyan. At
Oo.
nakarating ka dyan. You're there now.
Nakarating
You're
dito.
back.
And
You're back.
I have my kids with me. I have my wife with me. Na andon,
Yeah.
not physically just there, but they're there
Yeah.
mentally, emotionally, and spiritually.
Yeah.
I own that.
You
I
cross
have
that. You
that.
cross that.
I
Yeah.
cross that. So yan
Galing.
talaga. Carry ko yan kahit saan tayo mag-meet. Something na I'm super proud of na nakamit ko siya.
Oh nga, no? Congratulations. That one's very rare. You just like encapsulated that message, Coach Shaun. That's a very powerful. I think wala nga talaga. Okay?
Yeah.
I've met, men there. Okay. I just realized now, just right now, that you're both got off the corporate world, did life coaching, all right? And then full-time, and then you went back. And now you're doing both worlds.
Yeah.
I just realized you're both there now, and when you come back, it's better and higher,
Of course.
greater,
Yeah.
and like where you are right now. I think that phase is they're both back in the corporate world. They're both working now, and they're both still a coach.
Yes.
You're still both there. Okay, greatest achievement during this pandemic, because that happens during pandemic. But let us like allow them, right? You're both my clients, so I know. But allow them to see, like right now, the greatest achievement so far. Corporate pa rin po tayo, huwag tayong lumabas. Wala muna tayong anak, pamilya, corporate. At ikaw, sa loob ng cubicle na yan, greatest achievement mo.
Unahin na kita, Coach Weird. Greatest achievement that I have is I have control over my time and the work that I want to do in the corporate world. Because not a lot of people can do that. I can talk to my boss and tell my boss that, hey, this is the path that I want. This is where I want to go. This is the shift that I want to stay into. This is the lifestyle that I want. Give that to me, and I'll make sure I'll give everything in there. So that
This
one
is also
is
the fee. And this is also the fee. May kadugtong yan eh. This is also the fee. Kasama yung fee dyan. Kasama po yung kasama yung package. Tama, no? You're good.
yeah, and plus the package in there. So that one for me, not a
How
lot
old
of
are you
people can
now?
achieve
How
that.
old are you now?
I'm turning 40 in December.
Pero
40. I'm
lang
hitting
panahon.
40.
Nakalain
I'm
mo
done with
mag-40
the
ka.
midlife crisis.
Yeah.
Therefore,
You're done. You're done. Awesome. Okay. Coach Orvyl. Ganda, no?
Greatest achievement in corporate. Oh, of course itong recent na yung umalis ako dun sa previous company ko December, I did a sabbatical leave of
Leave.
some sort. Tapos pagbalik ko dito, I think hindi naman yung case ko hindi talaga like super aggressively looking. Because I of course prioritizing things. Of course I'm into entrepreneurship, tapos di ba may mga ganun. And then here comes an opportunity. And yung pinaka-greatest achievement ko ay medyo hinahanap ko yung exact word na baka masyadong mayabang yung dating, but it's same with
Okay lang naman yun. Tayo lang
Sean
naman talaga to
Okay
eh.
lang ba din?
Okay lang.
Okay na, like
Okay lang. Loob to ng
I know my
cubicle eh.
value. Oo. I think I'll take off dahil alam ko yung value ko. This is what I want. Okay, if you wanna get me, this is what I want. I'm a certified life coach. That's something non-negotiable. I'm not into specialization anymore. Kasi kapag IT, you're into specialization. Yun yung track ko before, like in technicals. But then right now, I'm into people development. I really want software engineers to be more confident in speaking. So that's what I said during the interview. I was really talking to the head of that the company that I'm in right now. Tapos, and here's my this is the blank, ito yung pera na gusto kong makuha monthly. So, and that's it. So, ayun, wala wala talaga akong ano,
You got
wala
it.
na akong binatawan. So, talagang strict ako doon, ibang tawag doon. And konting background kasi doon, ano, like you start to asking up like ano yung before, yung salary before, may mga ganun. Sabi ko wala ako nung data na yun. If you're not going to give what I want right now, so like yeah, okay lang naman na hindi niyo pa kukunin. Like I'm totally okay sa yung ganyan. And then like I think a week or two then ayun na. So of course kaya malaking achievement aside from that, pangpasok ko kasi dito, I'm a certified life coach. Like I remember, like yesterday, I had this first meeting with the chapter. The chapter yung tawag dun sa team. And they're talking what you do outside software engineering. So sabi ko, I'm a certified life coach. I create content. I created a community for software engineers to be mentally fit. Sabi ko talaga ganun. And kapag i-compare ko siya before, I really can't say that na diretso. As in, right now, ito kasi ako so I can really say it confidently because alam ko meron talaga akong like meron talagang heart
Kasi
in what
totoo
I'm
siya.
really saying. Yes, so
At
parang
totoo siya.
so yeah. So I think that's the beauty. I think that's the freedom na nakuha ko dun sa part na yan. Yeah.
Kalen, how do you feel? We're gonna take a break. How do you feel now? Saying that.
Feel uh I feel glad and confident right now. So I think yeah. Thank you.
Awesome. Beautiful. Coach On?
It's an awesome feeling. It's an awesome feeling to finally say your achievement. Kasi, di ba, we're in a space, in a world in
Hindi
which
siya nasasabi, no?
di ba?
Mahirap
When
siyang
you
sabihin.
bragged about things, di ba, mayabang ka na and so on, but it's not
Yeah.
bragging. It's what you've achieved in the first place, and you work hard for that. So,
Yeah.
say it.
Yeah.
It's the most fulfilling part.
I wanna say that oftentimes we just have to say things in the atmosphere of gratitude. God has been very, very, very gracious to both of you, especially during this time pandemic, and God has been like honoring your labor in the community. You're both been laboring. You've been with us for years, okay, and God have rewarded you tremendously. And I'm just honored to see you both now. Your face are just radiantly, bloomingly, and joyful. Like super. Everyone on the screen right now joining me live, all our kindred coaches, please shout out to the men from Pasig City. As we take a break, I want you to let us know, okay, what you have gotten so far. Hashtag your ROI, return of insight. But truly, I want you to like just give honor to whom honors due. Been they have been serving us faithfully. They've been here serving us day in day out, and look what they have achieved. All right. So as we send our congratulations to the both men from Pasig City, we're gonna take a break right now. Have some hydration. I'll see you in a while.
As a business owner, are you overwhelmed by the need to post beautiful, engaging content every single day? Are you left wondering what to write? Tired of scrolling through stock photos that all start to look the same? Confused by complicated graphic design programs? Rise Up Creatives is here to help. Each month, we give you everything you need to create 31 days of social media content in just 5 minutes a day. Customizable captions, curated lifestyle photos, a drag and drop graphic design tool, and the ability to post directly to your social media accounts. No one else empowers you with these 4 resources all in one place. Each month, we help you plan your social media calendar by providing you with 31 image themes and customizable captions so you can quickly and easily create engaging content and grow your following. Simply select the image that works best for your feed or story. Then, copy the caption and customize it to fit your audience. 5 minutes a day. It's that quick. Plus, you'll absolutely love our drag and drop graphic design tool. Start from scratch or choose one of our beautiful templates to fit your unique brand. When you're ready to export your design, you can download, email, or post directly to your social media accounts. Here's the truth. Our world needs what you have to offer. Don't let technology or procrastination hold you back. Rise Up Creatives is more than an online resource. We're a community helping you overcome your biggest barriers to reach your greatest goals. We're here to help you rise up and be creative.
Welcome back to the second part of our episode 8 of Coach Cafe here at Teen Talk Broadcast, our special season break series. Magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat, everyone joining us again or joining us for the first time. You are joining us on the second half. This is Coach Cafe once again. Marami pong salamat. And this is brought to you Coach Cafe here at Teen Talk Broadcast is brought to you by Decaf Coffee Republic, the coaching hub of Life Coach Philippines, and our home as professional certified CACC life coaches. Meet our coaching tribe at Decaf Coffee Republic, located at Pioneer Center Compound along Pioneer Road Corner, Brixtons, and United Streets, Capitolio, Pasig City. We are open from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. Saturday to Thursday. So we are on break every Friday to give the place a rest. Our coaching hub is also an event place and a venue of choice for intimate gathering and private function. Please do connect with Coach Rizal at 0917-586-1661 for inquiry and reservation. Our face-to-face community event is back right now at Decaf Coffee Republic, and every night I invite you to come and visit our space. Fab Saturday is up next tomorrow with no other than my guest tonight this afternoon, Coach Orvyl, for open mic. On Sunday, it's another of my guests is Coach Shaun for Comfy Sundays for Life. Monday is the wife of the man from Pasig City. That's Coach Teen De Joya with Walk Along with Coach Teen, Nurturing Monday. Group Tuesday, it's all about habits with Master Coach Jasmine. And on Wednesday, it's Purpose Wednesday, Away in a Day with Coach Rizal. And every Thursday, of course, Strengthening Thursday, I invite you to come and join me for Coaching for the Soul on floor at Decaf Coffee Republic. Let me take also this moment to invite all of you to become a holder of the Be Learning e-card and join me inside Be Learning Society as together with our mental model collectors. Enjoy food and beverage discount from Decaf Coffee Republic as you hold this card and have a full access to the mental model masterclass that I conduct every month. This is exclusive for Be Learning Society members only with 90-minute pre-coaching session with our senior coaches from Life Coach Philippines. So save the date on July 29. That's going to be the 5th Friday of the month at 7:30 p.m. for Buy Your Hot Button Mental Model Masterclass. And learn how to grow your business, your sales, and profit while making a positive impact by learning a mental model that intersects with business success. Teen Talk Broadcast is also powered by Rise Up Creatives Worldwide, your social commerce turnkey solution provider in the new digital landscape. Visit www.riseupcreative.com to learn the benefits of lifetime members like my guests for today, which includes the ability to create valuable and engaging social media content with original lifestyle photos in just 5 minutes every single day. That's the promise of our organization. So rise up and be creative right now. So let me welcome back on screen Coach Orvyl and Coach Shaun for the second half of this special episode of Coach Cafe here at TikTok Broadcast. Coach Orvyl?
Hello po.
Yes.
Hello.
So now, let's get out of the walls of the corporate world. Let's get out the walls of that cubicle, virtual cubicle that you have. And thank you for just being vulnerable, letting us get into that private space that you own. Okay. So, what's the first wall outside? What's the first wall that you are crossing over every time you get out of that space?
Ganda yan.
Mm.
Me, stereotyping. That is the most difficult wall that I always need to cross over. Especially for someone who is married, have kids, have something to prove to yourself and your family as well, that you can provide to your family, and being as strong as you can, feeling that some of the challenges and the stresses and the pressures of life is something that you can just shrug off. That one is a tough one. It's tough being alone. That's the most toughest part for me.
Yeah. That's the wall. After that wall, behind the wall is the stereotyping. Tama yun.
Mm.
Okay. Coach
Mm.
Orvyl?
Sa akin, teka lang, ayusin ko. Ayun, I think yung pinaka gusto kong sabihin, it's yung safety ng yung mental health. Yun yung gusto kong, because, of course, I'm more equipped. Maybe, I'm pretty sure na mas equipped na ako than last year in connection with really how can I, like, take care of my mental health. But then ito ulit yun syempre, pagdating mo ulit sa corporate, you don't wanna shortchange also the space, the people. And at some point, darating yung point na you really need to parang like meron kang picture na you really need to rekindle the passion of what you had before. And of course, for example, in my case, I really love coding, programming, and like kapag kasi ganun yung lifestyle ko before, yun yung talagang ang cubicle ko kasi dati, it's really yung earphones, yung headphones lang. So kapag naka-headphones na ako, like it's like a signal.
That's it.
It's a signal. Actually, ang term nga namin sa office before, kapag naka-headphones na ako, kahit katabi kita, i-chat mo ako, wag mo akong tapikin. So kailangan ko kasing, so parang ganun. So pagdating dun sa right now with where I am, alam ko kasi na like you still need people, at the same time you really need, 'di ba, parang like meron yung balancing of boundaries, something ganun.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
andun ako sa part of, kasi ngayon mas pinaprioritize ko yung mental health ko. How can I not shortchange still yung of course the company is trusting me, the people who wanted to really create value na kasama ko. Pero at the same time, ayoko rin naman yung mental health ko. So yan yung una naisip ko.
The boundary, the healthy boundary.
Yes.
So after the wall. Okay.
Yes.
So after the wall, so you get out of the wall, who are you? Kanina sabi ni Coach ni Coach Shaun is the stereotyping. Who are you? When I say who are you, sa tingin mo, who are you to the people? Sino ka? Sino yung nakikita nila? Ano ang nakikita nila sa'yo? Sa pananaw po ninyo okay, yung mga naririnig mo, 'di ba? Yung ito ka, ganito ka, 'di ba? Yang ke, 'di ba? What is that? What is that sa pananaw mo, perspective mo, this is who you are to them. Paglabas mo ng wall na 'yan.
Okay.
Go.
Sige, salita talaga.
Tinagal niya talaga, tinagal niya yung wall. Okay, go.
Paglabas ng wall, ano yung sa tingin kong perspective po nila sa akin?
Correct.
Tama po. Yep.
Anong tingin nila sa'yo? Not a lot of people. Ano yung tingin nila? Ano yung nakikita nila? Pag nakita nila si Coach Orvyl, for example, sa DCAP, or di ba? Pag tinagal mo na yung headset mo, sa DCAP, tinagal mo na yung headset mo. Sino na si Coach Orvyl?
Ito hindi talaga mawawala to na feedback.
Ayan.
I honor yung coaching club. Nakuha ko yung feedback na 'to. Social butterfly daw ako, which hindi ko talaga naisip 'yan at all. Like, na kapag
Social.
hindi sinearch ko pa yun na, ano ba yung social butterfly na 'to, parang
Hindi mo
ganyan.
naintindihan yung
Hindi ko
social
gets.
butterfly.
Tapos
Okay,
yun
tapos
pala,
go.
like they see me in my perspective, akala ko tahimik lang ako. You know, like I always maintain na tahimik, I'm not initiating conversation. Pero maybe with the help, hindi maybe, with the help of life coaching, nag-transition ako into that, na pati yung mga friends ko along the transition. Naugulat sila na parang ako nag-initiate. I start really doing the coaching conversation. So, yun, siguro yun yung una kong naisip right now. Kunyari, right, katulad nga po kahapon na sabi ko yung for the first time I had a meeting with the team. And nung yung intro ko na sinabi ko, I'm a software engineer. I really love coding, trust me. But at the same time, I'm a certified life coach and I really love doing also, I have my community. So yun na yung picture nila sa akin na that I am really confident speaking something na
Yeah.
person. Pero in my head, hindi pa rin, no? May challenge pa
Oo.
really, totoo ba?
Meron
Parang
pa
gano'n.
din. Oo.
Oo. So yun
Parang
siguro yung
nahirapan yung
ano.
tao, di ba? Ano ba?
Oo.
Ano ba yun? Totoo ba yun?
Parang mahiyain ka ba talaga? Tapos, oo ata. So may ganun na picture.
Sa achievement tayo, Coach Orvyl. Di ba yun yung una, yun naman talaga yung una mong
Oo
dahilan
naman.
bakit ka pumunta ng community, di ba? O di
From
achieve ka na. Social
shyness,
butterfly ka ni.
from shyness to shyness talaga na journey. And I thank you po talaga, Master Coach and then Life Coach Philippines. Di Cup Coffee Public. Hello, Coach Rizal. So, yeah.
Oo, nanonood si Coach Rizal eh. Sarado si Dicap ngayon.
Ay,
I-enjoy niya ang panonood ng friend mo sa'yo. Okay. Coach On?
Sa akin, I think yung really pounding on this because one of the feedback that people would get me is even if I'm sat outside, I'm the same humble person. Na kasi yun yung demeanor ko kasi mayabang eh. And a lot of people are so intimidated with the kind of demeanor that I have. And I'm not forcing that. It's just me. And I'm sorry if you feel that way. But that's really the kind of person that I am. And my mom raised me well to be a fighter. I think that's something that really just allowed me to be that. But yun kasi yun eh. Ang hirap ng tanong na yan. No? Nahihirapan ako ng tanong na yan. It's really a tough question
Ano
for me.
bang tanong yan? Parang ang simple nung tanong.
Parang ang simple. Because my brain is doing that, telling me that, hey, what you're saying is not true. The inner rebel in me. But really, masarap yung feeling na appreciative ka sa bagay-bagay sa lugar mo. Na even yung mga tao na promote, nag-grow, sometimes is ahead of you, natutuwa ka. Kasi yung ibang tao parang nagagalit pag mas magaling yung taong yun. And for me, that's something that I think it's a powerful way of seeing things na kung ano ka man sa opisina, there's part of you in there that you need to stand up because that's the work that you're doing. You're being paid to do it. But there's the human side of you as well that minsan natatabunan pag nasa opisina ka. Pero pag lumalabas ka, bumabalik. Like nakikita. That's the best language that I can put that in. I'm sure I can package it much better. But that's where I'm at right now.
We got you. I got it.
Yep.
If there is one thing that, so this is how they see you, and this is how they define you, but like straight, I'm gonna piggyback on your response, Coach Shaun. Okay? Straightforward. Okay? Si Coach Orvyl, malaki na yung, actually, it's a big, yung social butterfly na comment na yan. Ang tagal na yan, pero that was too early at the beginning of Coach A Coaching Club. Nakuha na niya yan, di ba? But if this is like one thing, tanggalin natin yung wall. Nasa labas na tayo ng wall. Wala na yung mga virtual cubicle natin. Wala na din itong lahat ng achievements natin. If it's just one thing, okay, kung medyo bibigyan natin sila ng konting sneak peek pag coaching conversations, coaching sessions natin, sino kayo? Yung kayo, Yung parang tatanggalin mo na, i-park nyo muna lahat ng mga ano nyo ha, ilusyon nyo, lahat ng mga sinasabi nyo kami, pero ito ako. Sino ka? Yeah. Yung ikaw talaga.
Mapagmahal. Hirap nun, okay nun. Yeah. And I mean, that
Thank
I'm
you.
a bit emotional in that because yun naman talaga eh. Na yung hirap ilabas. And I'm very emotional in public.
Yeah, thank you so
It's a
much.
good thing,
Because
by the
of
way.
that
Yeah.
which is the stereotyping kasi. Didikit natin
Ang
yan.
hirap kasi, ang hirap magpanggap every single day na hindi ka okay. Ay, na okay ka, na hindi ka okay.
Pero hindi ka naman
Ang,
kasi okay talaga.
oh,
Oo, dahil nga may
that's
nangyayari
so
at may pinagdadaanan ka.
challenging na madami kang pinagdadaanan, kailangan mo isipin yung trabaho mo, kailangan mo isipin yung pamilya mo, kailangan mo isipin yung ibang tao. Dami mong kailangang
Mm.
isipin. And you know, the most painful part of being in at the top of your game in the workplace and going out is people still don't see you.
Yeah.
Eh, they don't put a time in which kumustahin ka man lang. Alam mo
Household.
yun.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yun yung painful part of it when you're stepping outside of that four corners. Kasi lumalabas, yung tunay na tao, yun yung malungkot eh pag nasa labas na. Pag nandun,
Okay.
you need to show up and what have you. But that one, that one is, for me, yun.
Yun ka. Yun
Yeah.
ka. Got it. Thank you, Coach Sean. Coach Orvyl?
Kapag inalis lahat, no?
Mm-mm.
Hirap nga eh.
Sino ka?
Kapag inalis lahat, sino ako? I want to serve. I think yun. Really
Sir.
observant, I would say. Parang in my head early naman, nung bata pa talaga ako, may ganun akong picture. Though along the way, you start to see na yung word na serve, you serve people, really parang ganun, parang it's too good to be true. Parang may ganung feel. Of course, yung mga nangyari rin sa akin na hindi rin, di ba, like I was about to enter seminary, hindi ako tinanggap. So like, wala pala talagang ganyan. So like you start to question. Pero meron pala talaga. Like we were talking about yung meron kang puso to serve pero hindi ka niniwala, or meron ka nun talaga nakita mo na pero you already nakatali ka kasi dun sa parang comfort. Kaya nga siguro right now it's a very powerful question because tatanggalin nga natin yung kung saan ka
Lahat.
nakatali. Kung
Yeah.
tatanggalin talaga natin,
I-untanggal natin, di ba?
yeah,
Magdi-disengage tayo sa lahat. Okay?
yeah.
Sinot kayo at the
Y-
core.
Yun,
Nucleus.
siguro. It's parang like I want you to feel better. Parang like yung kind of thing, like I really want you to feel better na ganun. And at the same time, actually, nahagip na ng brain ko right now na hindi ko masabi-sabi. I think I'm a very courageous person that needs um, temperance or control at some point. Parang ganun, may ganun akong feel.
Yeah.
So, yun. Kaya ang powerful lang ng question na, siguro nandun lang yung sa tatlo na, I really want to serve. Hindi siya too good to be true, hindi siya magical na word. Meron talagang tao na yun yung gusto niya talaga. Hindi lang kailangan lang talaga ng community to nurture that. Tapos yung nasabi kong courage because for the longest time all I thought I'm a very shy person. Kaya nag-start ako sa coaching kasi mahiyain ako eh. Pero to really be to start with, nakatali ako nga dun sa kung ano man nangyari sa akin past few years, diba? And yun na, parang meron kang pride and ego at dun sa part na yun. Kaya kapag tatanggalin pa rin natin yun, no, wala nang pagsisisi, walang condemnation or ano man, I think din nandun sa part na yun. So I am that person. Dapat kong sinabi, pero yes, ako yun. Ang bilis ng brain ko.
See, lumalabas yung pagiging software engineer bang nag-coding siya dire-diretso. Okay. Thank you for the vulnerability. This one I will ask because I think this is the challenge of many men. Okay, I wanna be bold to ask this of you. Okay, paanong nangyari? Okay, paanong nangyari that with all your achievements, with all that you have accomplished, Coach Sean, you're about to enter Maxwell, diba? John Maxwell, leadership training. So it means that you're there. You have already
Yeah.
achieved that. Uh, Coach Orvyl, probably what you got now is much better, but you came also from a very powerful company. So, clear yan eh. You dive into life coaching. And this is straight arrow and question. One of the things that challenges men is to let go of what they already know and have and to be submitted to a leadership of a woman like me.
Mm.
How
Yeah,
did you
sure.
manage it? How did you manage it? And an alpha female, by the way. That's a different thing. Yeah, it's okay if it's not an alpha female, but I'm alpha female and you're an alpha male. So, paano siyang nangyari?
Uh,
Do you want to start,
ah,
Coach Orby?
sige,
Pa.
coach.
Ah,
Well, looking back,
Yeah, looking back.
because ano eh, ah, ikaw muna, coach, Sean. Iniisip ko kung ano yung exact word ko eh.
sige.
I'm sorry. Go.
Um, ako master, I'm blessed because when I was growing up, my mom has raised me, not my dad. So,
Wow.
yung nanay ko na talaga yung nagpalaki sa akin, nagturo sa akin, what have you. And when I started in the corporate world, my boss was a woman. Well, it's a man, pero eventually, yung naging boss ko na long term,
Yeah,
woman
nag-rate,
eh.
nag-nurture
So
sa'yo.
so I don't know, maybe I'm blessed with that. Kasi as I progressed in my career, most of my bosses naman babae, may mga lalaki naman and so on, but you still have to work with women. So sa akin, hindi issue na I would follow someone na babae because authority kasi yan eh. It doesn't lower me as a human being, doesn't lower me as an individual kasi alam ko may matututunan ako doon sa tao. And the more when I became a certified life coach and I started working under you, yung gusto ko talagang matutunan kung paano yung puso ng babae. Kasi ang bilis kasi magmahal ng babae pero ang lalaking hirap.
Totoo
Correct.
naman.
Ang
Oo.
hirap.
Gusto
Correct, coach.
mapagmahal ka, no? Pero parang matagal
Oo.
ino-nurture, no?
Natagalin na nurture eh. Kasi yun nga, as a man like me who's very commanding, who has a brother, a father who's a lawyer, a brother who's a
Lawyer.
lawyer.
Yeah.
Mga tito ko, mga burus ko, 'di ba? Mga hindi so ang hirap siyang i-carry na for you to be constantly in that space. So iniisip ko, bakit sila ganun? Tapos bakit ako may ganito akong feeling? So you need to conform to that stereotype. Pero hindi mahirap sa akin magbumaba sa ganun eh na yun yung binigay sa iyo eh, di sumunod ka. Kasi may matututunan ka naman. But that doesn't mean that everything is well. There's still gonna be some part of me that, bakit kailangan yan? Bakit kailangan ganun? And so on and so forth. So you're gonna have that little bit of battle. Pero iba kasi yung leadership ng babae. And that's for me. Speaking for me. I think that's coming from me because
Maganda experience mo. Yeah, I think. Kasi from mommy
maganda
pa
yung
lang, no?
experience
Honoring
ko.
mommy talaga. Maganda din. Yeah. You have been
Maganda
blessed
yung
with that, I
experience ko.
guess. Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay. So, yun ang sagot mo. You're good. Okay. Coach Orville?
Sa akin kasi kaya medyo nahirapan ko. Pero nilook back ko, like the very first thing na nag-meet po tayo, Master, of course, before the life coaching, I attended, I think coaching for the soul siguro yan sa Thursday. So, nag-plug pa na Thursday. And one reason lang, because there's something na I want to know. I think that dun yung una eh. Like, on the onset, it doesn't really matter kung babae po kayo or lalaki during that time. Because like you are really leading us, so that's it, that's so sufficiently enough because parang meron akong feel and I'm getting that to your space, so yun lang yung meron po sa akin. And of course, yun nga, pa rin nire-reflect ko rin as Coach Sean is answering. Surrounded din ako ng mga girls eh. Of course, my two sisters, mga pinsan ko, puro babae sila, ate Coach Daisy. And naalala ko talaga nung pagkabata ko, I always look up with girls because they are always mas matalino kaysa sa lalaki. Like parang buong elementary life ko, ang first honor namin babae. So talagang, I think talagang mas matatalino yung
So,
babae kaysa
okay
sa
lang.
lalaki. So something,
Totoo yan.
parang may ganun akong pagtanggap sa part na yon. So,
So, hinanda ka
wala.
na din. Oo.
wala nang ganung issue talaga po sa akin
Awesome.
along the way. Yun po talaga.
Okay.
That ang tawag dun, walang gender. Yeah.
Kita ko yung na-appreciate ko yung purpose. That's being the man. I honor you both for that. Yung purpose, yung reason, di ba? Ito yung kailangan ko, ito yung gusto ko. Ito yung nurturing na, di ba? My need, my purpose, done.
Yeah.
Lalaking-lalaki yung rason, honestly. And I appreciate that. Okay.
Kasi gusto mo
Imagine
matuto
ninyo,
eh.
Yes.
di ba gusto mong matuto, may gusto ka, okay, pakialam ko kung sino. Totoo yun, di ba? Straightforward, ganun ng lalaki. Objective lang, pagpunta ko dito, ikaw yung nandyan, kailangan ko yan, bigay mo sa akin, very straight. We're 1 hour now, thank you so much. You sustain. Imagine that, guys, you sustain. Nakaka-proud. Okay, now, final question, and I want this to be very, a message to someone like you. And what does it mean? We are in a movement of ending the systemic oppression of the corporate world. Don't get us wrong, everyone, if you're watching us, we're grateful to the corporate world. We are also running an organizations, and we do it very professional. But we are ending that systemic oppression that hinders us to be the human we are called to be. If you are talking to, if there's someone you're watching right now, because here's what I always see difficult, Coach Shaun and Coach Orvyl, because I came also from the corporate world before I became a life coach. Alam mo yung, totoo to yung yabang, ang galing ko na kasi, totoo naman, ang dami ko nang na-achieve, di ba? Di ba? Mas magaling ako magsalita sa'yo, mas gwapo ako sa'yo, mas magaling akong pumorma, pwedeng ganun, di ba? Mas eloquent ako, mas maganda ang setup ko, mas maganda ang mic ko, or ano pa ba, mas sophisticated yung lifestyle ko, whatever. Meron na tayong ganon. Or, hindi yan kung titingnan ng mga taong ang yabang, pero sa totoo lang, it's really a degree and a certain acumen to the things that we do, a certain portion that you have achieved. And sometimes mayabang yung pagkakabigkas, pagkakapackage, pero sa totoo lang, I wanna honor that. Totoo naman. God has been very, very gracious to us to achieve that. But oftentimes, the difficult part is to put it aside and allow ourselves to grow where our passion is. Kaya nga ako, di ba, passion to profit. Bababa mo talaga kasi first timer mo, hindi mo alam, magsasubmit ka ulit. At parang you become less. Well, actually, in polymath mental model natin, hindi. You become more. Pero hindi nila alam yun, di ba? So, kakausapin ninyo yung wala dyan sa space nyo. Pero katulad ng ina-advance natin ngayon, ini-invite natin sila to see the world that you're able to enjoy today. Not overnight, but you're there today. Like you are an embodiment of the men who would have what, like, you know what, Shaun, people would do whatever it takes to be where you are. Not a lot of executive crossover to where you are. Coach Orvyl, you're 30. And baka nga walang 1% ng male of the population got where you are today in terms of sanity muna, diba? The development of character that you've been through, and aside ko na yung pay, diba? Pero pareho yung nakuha yan ngayon, diba? The business, the teaching, by the way, congratulations, you're both teaching, so iba din yan, no? So message to them. So ang idea po natin dito, kausapin nyo sila. No, okay lang yan. Maraming girls na nag-cheer sa inyo. Okay na, nag-cheer na sila. Pero kausapin, ganyan, no? Mamaya nyo na po sila kausapin. Okay, bumalik na lang kayo sa chat box mamaya. But right now, kausapin po ninyo yung mga taong pinapalaya din natin. Tinutulungan natin lumaya. Doon sa stereotyping, diba? Yung parang mahirap yan eh. Ang tagal. Pwede naman akong pumaraan. Paraan ng mga lalaki, diba? Paraanan ko na lang yan. Ba't ko pa naman paghihirapan yan? May pera naman na ako.
Yeah. ako siguro yung message ko sa no, all of the men out there, yung the bad decisions that we make is because of the bad environment that we are in.
Wow.
And I've realized that for the last couple of years of being a life coach, that the reason why we do stupid things is because of, well, one, we didn't know better, and
Yeah.
two, we are looking for a space for us to decide better, but unfortunately there's no space like that. And dalawa lang naman yung space, and I can remember what you shared, Master. Ang space mo lang naman para to de-stress is either bar, pupunta ka kung saan-saan,
Mm.
it's unfortunate that you decide there, and hindi maganda yung result eh.
Correct.
Uh, but if you're given an opportunity to be in a space in which you know it's real, you know it's true, but of course you're battling it because you feel that it's fake because of the pains and experiences that we
Yeah.
have, because yun lang naman yung
Discomfort.
gusto natin eh. Oo,
Yeah.
kasi yung mga lalaki naman, Master, gusto lang naman namin talaga maging malaya. Being free from all of these expectations of people na we try to please only to end up feeling disappointed at the end. And if you are in that state, if you feel that way and you feel that wala bang tao sa mundo o lugar sa mundong makikinig sa akin, meron eh. Meron. Ah,
Yeah.
pero madaming kailangang ibaba. When I say kailangang ibaba, hindi naman yung pagkatao mo eh. Ibababa mo lang yung wall mo. Kasi yung wall mo yung nagpiprotect sa'yo para hindi ka hindi ka man-take advantage ng tao.
I like that.
Yun yung biggest
Yeah.
kasi, because for me, Master, men are taking advantage of a lot of people emotionally,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
mostly emotionally eh, na we cannot
Mm.
manage it. So kung gusto mo talagang maka-get over that, break through with
Oo.
it, I tell you,
Yeah.
meron eh. Di Copy Republic, punta kayo. Pero the biggest thing for me, itong life coaching talaga nakapagbago sa akin. And meron kasi, merong solusyon. Hindi yung solusyon yung alak babae and all of those different things. Meron talaga. Kailangan mo lang mag-explore. At andito naman ako. Pinagdaanan ko din naman yan. You don't have to go there alone. Go through that journey alone. Kasi meron talaga. Sabi nga, nag-usap nga kami ni Coach Ting kanina, Master. Ang sarap yung feeling na hindi mo kailangan uminom para mag-distress. Ang
Yeah.
sarap ng
We had
feeling
a
na yun.
very we
Oh,
had a very beautiful conversation kanina with our children as well. That's beautiful.
oo. Ang
Totoo
ganda eh,
yan.
na hindi mo kailangan pumunta ng mga ganyang situation just for you to release whatever that pressures and stresses that you
Yeah.
have, because you are in the environment in which you can talk to people and people will not reject your thoughts. So that for me, it's the most powerful thing. That's my message to you. Meron. And you don't have to journey alone kasi may tutulong sa'yo.
At nandyan ka. I like the commitment and I like the invitation, Coach John. Nandyan ka.
Yeah.
Real man, by the way.
Ayun.
Buhay po, buhay. Nandito pa. Okay? At sabay. Tama, no? Sabay.
So,
Thank you. That one is good. Coach Orville?
Sa akin, really asking brutally honest, being brutally honest with the question, like, how comfortable are you right now? Like, is it really comfortable? Where are you? Ang take off kasi dito talaga, wala naman talagang ano, maybe you're in a space wherein walang galawan, like you feel you're totally okay na, like at some point you might realize na you've arrived already.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, kapag umabot ka dun sa point na yon, like you start to feel empty, void, 'di ba? You feel stuck. Nakakabaliw siya, like you don't,
Yeah.
like you start to think na bakit hindi mo naiisip, because there are mas bigger na kailangang i-solve sa buhay natin that hindi talaga maabot ng utak natin, like we really need space, we really need, let's talk about love, let's talk about spirituality, because these are, of course, inisip natin it's outside analytical, it's about not math and something like that. Hindi eh, kasi kailangan talaga siya, and oftentimes maybe you're that one person na nahihiya kang pag-usapan yon. Pati ako kasi nahiya akong pag-usapan yun. Pero it's really, that's the solution that I found. And I'm still a work in progress right now. And I found it with life coaching. And yun yung part there, like really being brutally honest. Like, comfortable ka pa rin ba talaga right now? And At the same time, I really wanna bank with dun sa sabi ni Coach Shaun, maybe you're that one person like you're already comfortable because you already reach the place wherein hindi na siya masyadong painful because maybe years ago it's so painful and you're already shameful with what happened to you. Right,
Yeah.
right, that, and it really hindered you to dream more, to do more. Like healing is possible, pero yung healing na yun, it's not really something that you can get by reading a book. Yeah, you really need to really
I
find
like
people.
that.
You really need to be in touch with reality and really go out from the maybe the imagination that you're having right now. I'm just being direct to that one person connecting with me right now. Like you really need to go out from that world. No? Kasi meron talagang real. Like really get scrapped with the reality. Truth hurts, pero truth pa rin siya mas maganda. Yeah.
Meron talaga.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. You done a great job, man. Like, honor, honor. I'm blessed and I'm humbled to meet both of you today. I am one proud coach, honestly. Okay. Thank you so much for the trust. Thank you so much for the love. And before you say, like, before you are ejected from the screen, I want you to leave them just one word that they will remember you today. One word.
For me, integrate.
Integrate.
Just integrate.
Yeah.
Sa
Coach
akin,
Orville.
gratefulness. Gratefulness talaga, like gratefulness. Gratefulness.
Thank
I
you.
was about to say confidence, pero I
Yeah.
like one of the things, the greatest thing I learned, like you have that unshakable confidence. Kung grateful ka talaga, every single moment you choose to be grateful. So I think that's it.
Thank you so much. The men from Pasig City, magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. Give them a big, big, big shout out. Thank you, Coach Shaun, Coach Orville. I'll see you at the backstage. Thank you, everyone, for joining us for a beautiful afternoon. Today is the 22nd of July in the year 2022. Marami pong salamat for supporting what we're doing here at Think Talk Broadcast. And whether you are joining us live right now or watching us on a replay, please do leave us a comment. Share with us your hashtag Pack My Moment, your insight. Circulate the link of this video, and please don't keep us as a secret. If you are also interested to embark on a journey of becoming a professional certified life coach, like my guest, I offer professional training and development services for everyone. So that's Master Coach A Professional Training and Development Services offers co-actively co-create life coach certification program with international CPD accreditation and 40 credit units. Life coaching is your 21st century learning experience that is absolutely powerful and empowering professionals to enhance the skills in multiple domains. So if you are a polymath or you are thinking, is there something I can do with the multiple skills and talents that I have right now, then life coaching is perfect for you. CACC course includes a 21-day web-based learning with lifetime access, a 3-day live coaching bootcamp with me, and a 3-day live virtual business bootcamp with our senior coaching team. The program also comes with done for you coaching programs and many other bonuses so you can jumpstart in the second fastest growing industry in the world. So connect with Coach Rizal at 0917586161 for the schedule of the next online virtual bootcamp by September. But for now, we would like to invite you, if you're coming from the north, if you're from the northern area of the Philippines, we are having a face-to-face coaching bootcamp on August 13 and 20. Please connect with Coach Nords at 0947-587-7113, and it will be happening. Okay, we are having the bootcamp, the face-to-face bootcamp at BSU Gladiola Center in La Trinidad, Benguet. So yes, it is 2 days and it is face-to-face, August 13 and 20. Please reserve your slots. I invite you to watch the season 2 of Think Talk broadcast happening in August 1. Please follow, subscribe, and engage in our social media accounts at ThinkTalk_TV on Twitter and Instagram, and Think Talk Broadcast on YouTube, and give us your review. Please subscribe. And for partnership collaborations and of course sponsorship, please connect with Coach Rizal at 0917586161. I'll see you again tomorrow for another episode of Coach Cafe. Tomorrow I'll be having back Coach Orvyl, Coach Shaun with Coach Al same time, 3 p.m. This is Master Coach A. Thank you so much for joining me. This is us in the Philippines, broadcasting beyond borders, advancing life coaching worldwide. Love, bam, boom. Love, bam, boom. Love, bam, boom. Coaches like us think and talk like this. I'll see you again tomorrow. Good day, everyone.